of JoJo Part 8, Jojolion. Sorry, I took my headphones off. I haven't realised I've actually got any sound. Ah! Did that all backwards, didn't I? Now we're good to go. Now we're good to go. Don't do it me. That just forgets. It actually has to check sound. Anyway, we actually have returned to cover chapter 91 of JoJo Part 8, Jojolion. And as we know, 90 actually was the kind of, I guess, the... What's the word? The point is what I'm trying to say. It's the point. We actually now see the head doctor's face. There's that. Josuke's like, you know what, Mamazuka-san, I've got this idea. It's a big brain move. I'm gonna get closer to him by doing this. He's all like, that won't work. He's all like, boy, it worked. And then yeah, that was the whole entire chapter in a nutshell, really. So yeah, I mean, I guess now we're probably going to see the fallout of the whole entire event and actually possibly see, like, I guess, some people going places that actually might in theory impact this whole entire series now. Because it doesn't really feel like as if this whole entire arc is, like, kind of the convergence point, I guess. Which actually makes sense because we're getting to, like, the point on which JoJo Part 7 finished. So there's actually been a convergence point for Part 8 works in theory. That makes any sense what I just said. I don't even know. My brain doesn't work. my brain has ideas, but sometimes I just can't say things out loud. I don't know why. So, go live for chapter 91 of JoJo Part 8. JoJo Leon. Right. And also, I guess... Also, we don't even know whether or not the actual head doctor is just an illusion by Toru as well. That's the other thing to note, is whether or not the head doctor is just an illusion, because he couldn't just in theory be an illusion. He's 89 years old, that's all we know. He's 89 years old and actually has done a lot of things, so... He was with Mitsuba at some point, so there's also that. But anything else in between, I have zero idea. So anyway, they should begin chapter 91, Dangerous Pursuits, Part 3. Push through. Jojolion-chan, the rain's getting worse. Let's go inside. Toru-kun, how do you have that photo? You can see the head doctor's face, and that person with him. That's Mitsuba-san. How is it you... Huh? How? Well, I work in the hospital part-time. I just happened to run into the head doctor, and he happened to let me take a commemorative photo. This was taken right before the head doctor performed a medical examination, I think. But yeah, that person is the head doctor. Actually, Jojolion-chan, would you mind if I ask you something? I want to help you guys. See, he's too fishy. He's too fishy. He's sus. He's a suspicious boy. What have you all been doing at TG University Hospital? Well, I can't say. Not right now. It might have just been a medical exam, but Mitsuba's-san already knows the head doctor. Before even Wu Tomoki. Oh. I need to go to see Mitsuba-san. He must be targeting Mitsuba-san to achieve some goal. Back then, Wu Tomoki was doing the same thing. He's after something that he's trying to get through Mitsuba-san. Josuke, Mamazuka-san had said it was taken during the Mamazuka-san had said it was taken during the fire, but the thing he was after has to be the new Rokuka. So does that mean the head doctor still hasn't found the new Rokuka? So then he's still searching for it, but just where is the new Rokuka now? I've got to go. Toru-kun, that delivery truck. Can you drive it? There's somewhere I want you to take me. The Higashikata estate. There we go. Oh. We finally find out whether or not Best Dad's actually dead or not. That's the thing. Because I actually don't know whether or not he's actually dead or alive. Do we? I don't think so. N nobody did it. Nobody did anything wrong. Nobody. Not Daddy either. The bad guy was Ojiro. But being connected to all this makes me feel so... Ugh. Do you say something, Tsurugi? Are you okay? Wait, where are you going? Ah! Bathroom. What is this? She's dead? Macarene died? In her own pool? By cerebral infraction, found at the same time as Sasami Ojiro, who also died an unusual death. What? And his article next to it, isn't that Josuke-kun? Tsurugi, are you okay? Speaking of which, something's off. Something feels strange with my husband Jobin too. Just what is it though? One thing I'm sure of is Tsurugi is innocent. From even before the incident with Miwa-chan and the Iron Gate, it's like there's been some kind of through line. It's been like a connected series of strange coincidences. Macarene died. Her daughter is friends with Miwa-chan. Ah, that. Oh shit. The head doctor. What's he doing? Why is he on our property? He was there back then too, right before Miwa-chan's incident at the Iron Gate. Why is the head doctor? What is he doing? Before my husband was hiding something in his specimen case too. Oh. Gah! Huh? What just... Huh? I just used a knife to... Ah! Awaken 3 leaves. Ah! With that knife now. What is... a pot? What is going on? What? I can't believe this. Ah! The 3rd leaf. 3 leaves. It's actually a pretty freaking cool chapter, to be honest. Got to admit, it's a pretty cool chapter. No way. A kitchen knife and boiling water just attacked me. That's one way to look. That's one way it might look. I got distracted by the head doctor showing up all of a sudden, then made a mistake handling the knife and went into a panic. And then I spilled a bottle of oil to make the flame under the cooking pot flare up. And then it happened to boil over. That's another way to look at it. That's another way it might look. But it all happened in succession. What is going on here? Some power is connecting all of this. What is the head doctor doing over there? Mummy? Tsurugi? Wait, the water oozed green slime? To quite a real episode of SpongeBob. I heard a loud noise. Mummy, are you okay? Oh no. Tsurugi? Oh! What on earth? Tsurugi! What is this? What's happening? Head doctor! Mummy? Is there? Someone outside? I was already at the limit. Now it's finally here. A disease. The symptoms have been showing up little by little since a while ago. It just finally arrived. It looks like I'm out of time. This form must be because my stand is going out of control. I'm the eldest son and I'm 11 years old, right? The Higashikata family time limit has finally come. Tsurugi! This is... How could this happen to you? Mommy, please, don't cry or worry about me. It's okay. We'll always have enemies out there somewhere, but we'll always win. The Higashikata family always wins. Oh no! Oh no! Tsurugi! Wait a minute. You were looking out the window just now, right? Looks like you've regained consciousness then. Do you know who you... Do you know where you are? Yeah, I know. Even though when I pursue him, something always crashed into me. It looks like I managed to get close to the head doctor. Didn't miss anything beforehand, did I? No, sweet. Gah. Oh, what? Oh, the attacks are coming. To be continued. Oh man, alright. So, JoJo Part 8, Chapter 91. Boy, that was a good chapter. Gotta admit. I do actually kind of like the head doctor's actual stand ability. It's actually kind of neat because it creates a massive distance between the stand users trying to pursue him and him. Definitely speaking, so there's no surefire way just to actually take him down. I actually kind of like that because it does seem a little bit like obtuse, the actual stand ability, but it's actually kind of cool. Like in essence, you actually have no way to get close to him because if you pursue him, the attacks keep on coming. And so technically speaking, you actually have to, like, I guess in a way, not think about pursuing him and actually manage to actually get there without him realizing, and then by some fluke, just stealth attack him. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's the only way I guess you can actually probably do it. But yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of a neat chapter, to be honest, because every single character now actually has a reason to fight. In essence, now we actually have the whole entire thing with Tsurugi as well, which possibly gives another motivation towards Jobin to actually kind of become the main enemy. We don't really know just yet, that's the thing. It's still very much up in the air whether or not Jobin will become the main antagonist, or whether or not the head doctor is not an illusion, actually is the actual main antagonist of the whole entire part. We don't know just yet. Or they might go a different route, and no one actually is the enemy of the actual whole entire part, and it's just people fighting for the actual Rocket branch. That's also another possibility. But yeah, I mean, it does seem as if Araki's setting up the whole entire thing that Jobin might in theory kind of change, because we don't actually know what happens to, well, I guess we don't really know what could happen at the end of this arc. It's actually a very interesting kind of turn of events because of it. Like, in essence, with the whole entire thing with Tsurugi, and especially with Jobin's actual kind of, like, health mentally. Because it does seem as if it's actually kind of he's slowly breaking as a person. We're seeing little bits of him breaking into, like, a different kind of persona altogether. Like, in essence, the whole thing with before this arc happened, it was actually a prime look into into his whole entire psyche at that point. He's a character that actually will not give in. He will do anything in his power to protect. So we actually know that possibly that might in theory lead to something happening. We don't know what it might in theory be, but it's something. And yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting chapter because of it, because it kind of sets up a whole lot of different things that can in theory happen because of said reason. It seems as if the whole entire part is going somewhere. It's got that whole entire trajectory once again. I guess the Rocket branch is the kind of the actual trajectory to go forward with, but it's actually kind of like micro stems, pardon the pun, coming out of it as well. Actually does in theory actually kind of make you wonder where does this all go. Rocket's actually kind of got to the point that actually is kind of giving you like little micro narratives within the actual part itself. They're actually all very interesting. Like the whole entire thing with the disease, the whole thing with Jobin, the whole thing of Mitsuba's connection towards the head doctor himself. It's all like multiple things happening that actually isn't kind of like, it's not what's the word? It's not technically kind of overshadowing certain other parts. Each part's giving enough information actually making it go forward to go, okay, now I know what's going on there for a little while, let's go back to this other part of it. And yeah, it all works actually kind of make you wonder, how does this arc end? Who's going to survive this whole entire part? And what's going to happen? Is Toru actually creating an illusion? We don't really know just yet. And possibly, maybe, this whole entire thing with the conference might, in theory, be the catalyst towards the whole entire event. We don't just know just yet. That's the thing as well. Like, in essence, the whole catalyst is the actual kind of, I guess the whole catalyst might, in theory, be the actual, what's the word? The actual conference. Because it does seem likely that the conference might in theory lead to, say, something happening that might in theory actually kind of impact the whole entire part. We actually might see him firsthand, his face, but at the same time, it might actually then reveal the illusion. We don't know, it's the thing. But yeah, I mean, also, I guess who knows whether or not the head doctor, possibly in some some warped part of the whole entire thing, that maybe the head doctor actually is a stand. Like the head what we see as a head doctor actually is a stand, and Toru is actually a stand user. That could in theory also be a theory as well, because it makes sense slightly, because whenever you're in the trajectory of him, you actually always get hurt. So technically speaking, he could be an autonomous stand. I don't know. That's just a theory. I'm just kind of thinking about that. It might in theory just be nothing. I don't know. But you never know. I guess you have to wait now until next month to actually see what does in theory happen with this whole entire part. So yeah, that is me done for today. So if you have enjoyed this whole entire stream on Twitch, then do leave a follow on Twitch, because indeed does something quite a bit. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube, actually want to leave a like, then do leave a like, because indeed does something quite a bit. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube, actually want to a bit longer, then do indeed leave a sub, because indeed does something quite a bit. If you have enjoyed it here on YouTube, actually stay a bit longer the whole entire point, and tune free, follow me on Twitter, or join my Discord as well. Both will tell you which is the live streams I do as well. Until next time, with some more JoJo Part 8, Jojolion. See you guys later. Bye for now.